From one farm to another, Evelyn Blosack, a woman farmer and water rights activist from Corrales, is the center of If There's Squash Bugs in Heaven, I Ain't Staying, a book written through the sensitive journalist eye of writer-photographer Stacia Sprague Brody. And the book is a personal introduction to a life well lived, one with conviction, which will have a universal appeal. And joining us now is the author, Stacia Sprague Brody, along with the inspiration for this book, Evelyn Blosack. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, honey.
So tell me a little bit about the book.
Well, this book is about Evelyn Curtis Blosack. She's a very well-known farmer in Corrales, New Mexico, and the maker of very famous pies. They go for hundreds of dollars at our Main Street auction every year. And I've spent some time with her on the farm the last few years and felt like it needed to be a book.
And she inspired you.
The story needed to be shared with people.
So how did you two meet?
That's a funny story. I moved to Corrales about 20 years ago, and every year, in fact this next weekend, we help put new mud on the old adobe church in Corrales. So when I met her, she was completely covered in mud. We became friends, and in fact at our wedding, she baked the pies instead of wedding cake. She baked her famous pie.
So that sounds
when
delicious.
The Corrales police came to break up our party because it was getting too loud in the horse corral, we told the police, we're like, just a few more minutes, we'll give you some of Evelyn's pie. And they let us keep our party going.
Very cool. They must be good pies if the cops are like, all right, okay, we'll keep it for the pies.
They auction them, and it's just a competition between the men in the community to see who's going to bid the highest. It's gone as high as $600.
$600?
Well, it's for
those are some good pies.
No, it's for
really
a fundraiser.
Good pies. So you brought some stuff with you today, and you have a growers market?
Yes, ma'am.
How did you start that?
I started it in '85 because I felt that the idea of local farms, we're losing it. So it was because of all the commercialism now. We had a growers market at Caravan East, which was a long way from where we lived. And I said, if people really want to keep farms, they have to pitch in. Mm-hmm. So I started it with 2 other women in Corrales, and now we have 60 to 80 vendors. I'm so proud of those young people working on that.
Yeah, absolutely. So what did you bring with you guys today?
Well, our Corrales market actually opens this weekend on Sunday from 9 to 12. And so we brought a little bit of sampling of what you can find at the spring market. Our fresh greens and spinaches and radishes. Mm-hmm. Evelyn also is an expert jam maker. She has an extensive orchard with heirloom apples and pears and peaches.
And that's those over here?
A lot of these are her different jams. She makes vinegar. Actually
you have a
makes
lot of
vinegar. So we just brought a little sampling. And then calites. This is something that anybody here in the valley might see growing as a weed. Okay. But actually, Evelyn will tell you, it's not. It's far from a weed.
There's that plant, and then there's what they call the purslane, but the Hispanics call it verdulaga.
Oh, okay.
And it's the most nutritious. It's this leaf. This is a domestic, but it's this leaf, and it grows in your yards.
Oh, okay.
And it has more food value than any other plant in the world.
And this is.
And
you
then
can
this
find
is
all
second.
This. Oh, okay, so
and
you can find all
wild.
this at the growers market,
So if you
right?
get hard up and you don't have groceries, go out and pick the weeds.
Very cool. And can you get a book get your books at the growers market?
You can find them there on the farm, or the book is being sold at all the bookstores in town.
Very cool. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming in. So from food to books, you can find it all at the Corrales Growers Market. And if you want any information on it, just go to casa.com and click on the Style tab.